popular destination in the summer.
Yes, they are. And Big Surf has one of the largest water attractions in the nation. Ryan O'Donnell goes behind the scenes at the Wavepool.
It's the main attraction, the Big Kahuna at the Big Surf Waterpark, the Wavepool. But before people can enjoy it, it has to be turned on, and that happens well before anybody shows up. And it's quite the process.
We are currently on the back side of the wave machine. Out there is where all the normal swimmers and patrons are, and this is the back side behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, and you've got 3 of these monster motors here.
Yeah, we do. These are the original 1969 Caterpillar motors. They pump in about 30,000 gallons a minute. First, we're going to check the oil in it, make sure we're good to go. And then we're going to press our reset button here, and then set the throttle right here, and then start her up.
We then head up 3 flights of metal stairs, while the Caterpillar motors run at idle, warming up for at least 10 minutes.
We are now in what's called the penthouse. In fact, the Wavepool is actually on the other side of this wall, but you can't see any of the fun and activity that's going on there. Rhett, what are these giant things in here?
These right here are accumulators, and when the hydraulic motor upstairs fires up, it builds pressure up here to 1,200 psi.
A series of buttons and switches are flipped.
Press 3.
And the motors are then put in gear, starting the pumping process. And when the water level reaches a certain point, the piston inside drops, pushing another piston up.
Water's going to start filling up, and once it hits a certain point in the tank, if there's a sensor there, and it tells all the gates to open up and lets out the waves.
It takes 3 minutes for the system to cycle through and kick out a new wave. Someone is always on hand to make sure all the gates work properly and stop the machine if there's an emergency. I'm Ryan O'Donnell, 3TV.
So the next time I go to Big Surf, I'm just going to pretend like I'm just relaxing on the beach and not really know what's happening behind the scenes.
You don't need to know all the facts all the time.
I'm just going to surf the big waves.
We had a great time for my senior high school graduation party.
You had a good time.
Right there,
and you had no idea that there was a Caterpillar machine back there pumping all those waves, did you?
Didn't even care.